Hey girl. Hello Leo, how are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca and I'm going to be doing your general weekly reading. Now when it comes to my weekly readings, I always ask the individual to rely on their intuition because I speak in examples. You know your situation better than I ever could because I'm just a man reading some tarot cards, right? So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. What resonates with you may not resonate with somebody else, and that's perfectly okay. So I also do love readings as well, general love readings every week as well. So I'll put a link up here somewhere if you're interested in checking that out. If we get into love here, then I definitely will touch on it. But yeah, that's more so for those that are really interested in hearing just about their relationship, right? Rather than just general messages. So if you do find this reading helpful, I would love to hear about it in the comments below. Let me know which card called out to you the most and how it plays out in your life, right? How it's like relevant in your life. Also, I would appreciate it if you guys were to give me a like and subscribe if you do enjoy this reading, because it does help out my channel a lot, and I always am super appreciative when you guys take the time to do that. But let's just jump into this reading right now, Leo. For your first row, we have 2 of air, 2 of water, and 4 of water. For your second row, we have 4 swords, page of wands, and then 8 of cups. And then your last row, which we'll get into last, obviously, 6 of discs, 8 of swords, and 4 discs. And that's going to be the row what it is that you need to be working on for this week to receive your blessings. So let's get into your first row. 2 of water, which is like the 2 of cups, 2 of air, which is like 2 of swords, and 4 of water, which is like 2 of 4 of cups. So this is letting me know, this is kind of talking about some type of situation that you're not grabbing up at, Leo. I am going to talk about a love situation here, or in terms of people, just because of this 2 of cups coming in. But like, let me tell you this dynamic before you even pull any clarifiers for these cards. This is with the 2 of water. This is talking about some type of relationship, something that feels intimate towards you. 2 of air is talking about pretending there's no problem with something, or unwilling or unable to make a decision on it. So it's kind of like some type of indecision. You might be at a crossroads with someone or somebody or something. 4 of water talks about missing an opportunity with something. So, this message could be in 2 different ways, especially with how I pulled these cards. For your clarifiers, for 2 of water, we have Ace of Cups, and then the Devil card in reverse, which I'm going to hold it upright just so you can see it properly. But with these 2 cards, this is letting me know that you're not doing something that would be fulfilling for you. And you know that you're not doing something that's like right for you. It's one of those things of where it's like, it's kind of like a smoker, right? And nothing against those who smoke, obviously. But it's like when you smoke a cigarette, you know what you're doing. Like, you know you're putting, like, you know what you're doing when you're smoking a cigarette. You know you're not healing your body. You might be, that you're damaging your body, right? You're making that choice. And so I feel like you're making some type of choice that just not necessarily has to do with smoking, but something that might feel good to you, that you think might feel good to you. You're making the choice in either not doing something or just continuing on with like some type of toxic habit or some type of toxic person. You may be engaging, because the 2 of cups does talk about a closer relationship. So you could be getting into a closer relationship with that toxic habit and doing it more and more, falling into more of a habit with doing it. Or you could be falling in terms of like a toxic situation with somebody, and you're still engaging in it, and you're pretending like there isn't a problem there. You're pretending like you're not making yourself more sick by smoking. You're pretending as if this devil isn't actually a devil, but you are dealing with like the aftermath of it still. We have the 5 of Pentacles, the Emperor card in reverse, and 4 of Pentacles for you for the clarifier for the 2 of air. So this is telling me, Leo, where it's like, you know what's happening. You're being a sitting duck about it, though. You're being a sitting duck about it, and not only are you just being a sitting duck about it, you are feeling disempowered during it. So it's like, maybe initially you might feel good on it, but there's something deep down, like I just feel like in terms of like a fulfillment level, that's like bothering you almost. And it's like, yeah, 5 of Pentacles talks about it. 5 of Pentacles is talking about things just not panning out in the way that you had anticipated or that you would hope. And now you're just kind of like dealing with this frustration, but it just seems like a cycle. It looks like I'm looking at like a toxic cycle. I also have 10 of Earth. I pulled as an extra card. I forgot to mention. I normally don't do this, and that's why I forgot to do it. But 10 of Earth did come forward for you guys, Leo, where it's talking about, again, when we talk about cycles, 10 of Earth talks about some type of, 10s talk about the completions of cycles for me, at least. And so this could be talking about some foundational energy. This is making me lean more so towards like you guys are self-sabotaging some type of foundational energy in your life. Because we do have King of Coins inverted for you as the clarifier for the 4 of Water, as well as the 8 of Cups, which was inverted for you. So it's like you're not wanting to walk away from something that you think is good for you, but it actually isn't. I know I did say before where it seems as if like some of you guys may already know what's going on. You guys may already know the situation at hand, like that's no good for you, but it's like there just seems to be like some type of cycle that you guys are just stuck in and doing this. It's almost like habitual almost for you guys, where it's like because you just been doing it for so long, you just don't want to let go of it. Or if it's like you letting go of it signifies something deeper almost. But you are being pushed to have some type of healing process happen, right? 4 Swords comes in where it is talking about healing, moving on from something. When you have 3 of Wands here being in reverse as the clarifier, this is kind of letting me know of the energy. This is kind of making me think of an energy of someone that doesn't want to be alone. Someone that doesn't want to do something alone, someone that doesn't want to be alone in this regard. So it's like they do things that don't feel the greatest, but at least they don't feel alone while doing that. Does that make sense? So it's like, maybe you don't like actually smoking, but since the people that are around you smoke, you just pick up that habit as well, because it's like, you'd rather just smoke with a group of people and feel like you belong in something rather than do something on your own and be completely on your own. Now, I know for you, Leos, for the past while in your readings, you guys were in the process of separating yourself from somebody or some type of toxic situation. I do kind of feel like something's coming back. I feel like this isn't like new energy of sorts. It may be where it's like maybe after you release some type of person, you developed a toxic habit. But I do kind of feel like this is something that's been in your life before that's like reoccurring. It's kind of like you got caught back into a loop of some sort. And this page, with that Page of Wands being inverted for your second row, and I pulled the 3 of Cups and the 10 of Swords as clarifiers, Leo, this is letting me know where it is like a reoccurring theme. This is kind of like a past connection coming back into play again. That's something that hurt you before, and you're just going back into it. This doesn't have to be a person. This could just be that, you know, if you weren't smoking for a while or you weren't drinking for a while, you're just picking up that habit again. I feel like this is just turning out to be such a call-out reading, Leo, and in hopes of like Spirit's kind of hoping to get you back on track with something. I do feel like this is so much of an energy of like someone that is kind of off track and just spiraling, and Spirit's trying to help avoid this spiral taking place any further. Page of Swords inverted is your second card in your, or last card in your third row. So this is again letting me know of somebody that is kind of resisting some type of change. They don't want to let go of something. They don't want to start something new. They want to be comfortable. We have King of Swords being inverted for you, and then High Priestess. You guys are really in your head. You guys are in your head, and it's like, because you guys are in your head about something, you're like trying to find ways of coping being in your head. You're trying to find some type of release in some type of way to like not feel as bad about it, right? Going back to that 2 of Air, pretending that there isn't a problem. 2 of Air is basically 2 of Swords, by the way. It is 2 of Swords. But yeah, like a lot of Swords cards. You guys are really in your head about this, and it's like really taking up a lot of your brain energy, if that makes sense. It's almost as if you guys just don't want, you guys just don't want to let go from something that feels good and start like this new journey. It's someone like kind of resisting going to their first day of school in their new grade, right? Where it's just like, you guys just feel like, it may feel as if you guys are not ready. Well, I'm not saying you're not ready, Leo, but it feels as if like you guys feel like you're not ready to move on from something because you feel like that this is the best that you can get, or what have you. This is, I don't know, this is kind of like a week where it feels as if, Leo, where it's just like you're feeling a little bit defeated, and it kind of bums me out because you guys are on like a really good track. I just like, even in this spread, like I see this and it's just like, yeah, like I was just hard on y'all for a good chunk of this reading, but you're being so pushed so hard on yourself. Like they're being so hard on you. I say they as if I'm not the one that was speaking the messages, but like these cards are being so hard on you because it's like Spirit sees your potential, Leo, and it's just like they see this spiral and they're trying to help you out of this because it's like you are on like a forward path of like growing and self-development. And this is just kind of like a hiccup, a bump on the road for you guys. But I do know you guys are going to overcome this. So let's get into your last row. 6 of discs, Ace of swords, and then 4 of discs. So yeah, this is just talking. This is like just getting back on that horse. Maybe for some of you guys, Leo, you dealt with like a blow. Recently, you dealt with like a bump on the road, and that kind of just like, you know, I mean, we all have those weeks, right? Where it's just like something will just set us off into like a spiral and where we're just not productive for an extended amount of time. This can easily be an energy of where it's like you're doing really good on your diet, and then just like one weekend, you just had one weekend of where you just ate whatever. And it's because of that, after that weekend, it poured over into the weekday, and from a weekday it just is like, oh, next Monday, and then from next Monday it's just like next month. It's one of those things, and Spirit's trying to stop you from getting into this cycle. They see this and I feel like it's a cycle that's kind of familiar to you in some type of way. So Spirit's just trying to stop you from that so you can get back on that horse and get back to that creation. But yeah, I really do feel overall good about you guys, about this like this coming week. I do feel as if once you guys stop this habit, things are just going to go back into forward motion for you guys in a very rapid way. So I hope this reading was helpful to you guys. Again, let me know in the comments below which card called out to you the most, and please be sure to give me a like and subscribe if you enjoy my reading style. Until next time though, Leo, I love you so much. Hopefully I can say your name properly next time, Leo. I love you so much. Bye.